All history has been the history of class struggles between dominated classes at various stages of social development. The proletarians have nothing to lose but their chains. They have a world to win. Working men of all countries unite. There are decades where nothing happens, and weeks where decades happen. When the Bolsheviks waged peasant revolution in October of 1917, or when the Viet Minh took arms against their French colonial oppressors, or when, against insurmountable odds, the Chinese Communist Party announced the founding of the People's Republic, the global ruling class, clasping their broken chain leashes, wept in profound grief and fear. But when will we, the Imperial Corps, see our 10 days to shake the world? Perhaps it starts sooner than one may anticipate. While many contemporary Marxists may critique a lack of class consciousness in the radical Western left, we have a card up our sleeves. The brilliant neo-Bolshevist Maoist developers. Wildworks. Animal Jam on the surface may seem like a silly time-waster game for freak children who fantasize about one day buying animal costumes and meowing and barking all over the place. However, under the surface is an important, carefully deployed Marxist educational tool that may just be the ticket to breeding a new generation of zealous proletarian revolutionaries. Now, why do I label Wildworks as Maoist, instead of as your typical postmodern Marxist-Leninist devout children of Xi Jinping? Well, you fucking idiot, the answer is embarrassingly simple to any newbie scholar of radical left. You see, Wildworks evidently attempts to viciously critique late Soviet bureaucracy by enforcing extremely strange moderation patterns. This teaches children about the brutal dangers of revisionism, as warned by our immortal and beloved chairman Mao. Now, as we've debunked some counter-revolutionary readings of the inherent ultra-left third-worldist Marxism in Animal Jam, let's use the invisible science of dialectical materialism to analyse some particular examples of class critique, scattered like delicious tiny little chocolate eggs across the world of Jamar. The most comically obvious and delightfully radical of the class metaphors present in Animal Jam are most certainly the obvious parallels between the real-life bourgeoisie and the proletariat, reflected in members and non-members. Non-members are essentially the surrogate working class demographic in Animal Jam, forced to sell their labour in the form of art and roleplay, sexual commodification, in exchange for part of the ruling class's capital, which privately own the means of production. Now, this creates a contradiction within the Animal Jam proletariat and the bourgeoisie elite. Non-members desire to attain better material conditions, and the members desire to keep their privilege via exploitative profits. This, in real life, imitates the class struggle in which the working masses rise up to bargain for better material conditions from the ruling class and to quell the spirit of the masses from burning into a full revolution. The capitalist class bargains back by expending some of their profit expansion to save their status. However, the proletarian masses of Animal Jam can only take the punches. They cannot struggle for better material conditions due to the innate revolutionary limitations put into the Wildworks constructed regime. Now you may think this perhaps is a negative, in fact, a product of the very capitalist greed I'm claiming to oppose. Oh ho, no, my dear. You might as well cut your cock off now and put it in a curly-whirly packet. This is incredible genius, arguably! The class contradictions of Animal Jam are designed on purpose to build revolutionary spirit, nay, revolutionary anger among its repressed masses. While the option to cave in and buy the bourgeois status will tempt the few, how many more will leave their computer desktop, ready to fucking kill the people who pull the strings in all our lives here, until us, we, you, me, we kill all these bastard crypto-fascists! Now, I may have gotten a little excited, but isn't that a great demo of the amazing potential of this incredible technology? Just talking about it almost imported the very soul of Vladimir Lenin directly into my forearms before I beat the living shit out of Elon Musk for everything he's done to me and my family. But alas, I may wait. The international revolution, coming, for now, what can I do but just be... Anyway, so white supremacy? A key feature of all real communism is a strong, firm commitment to internationalism. My husbando, Antonio Gramsci, often, quote, retweeted, quote, Twitter, snow bunnies to educate them about the danger of dividing lines in the sand, when it is all in our best interest to stand equal atop a tower of landlord bodies. In a way, Animal Jam does a delightful job poking at the core of British culture, racism. Arctic foxes, even down to their name, Arctic meaning white, are an obvious jab at fascist ideas of racial superiority. by mimicking the first-worlding tendency to associate wealth gained by imperialism in the West with the physical characteristics of said imperialists. Animal Jam, in effect, has ended racism. Another tick to the boxes of the non-stopped W's achieved by Wildworks, in which every member of the New Age dictatorship of the proletariat masses must owe great thanks and gratitude for. Another bad-to-the-bone feature of Marxist-Leninism in Wildworks is how it demonstrates the capitalist feature of unequal exchange. In the words of my Fidel Castro, they talk about the failure of socialism, but where is the success of capitalism in Africa, Asia, and Latin America? You tell them, Dad. Anyway, you ever noticed how the most resource-rich countries in the entire world are consistently the poorest? The writing's on the wall, you stupid cunt. And it's all in blood, and I ain't talking about that time of month! This is due to the capitalist phenomena of constant imperialist expansionism. If you're not a wimpy pennant with an NFT profile picture, you might be thinking, not anymore. They're useless because of inferior culture. Shut the fuck up. Now we see this in the modern day. Puppet governments sympathetic to forking over their own country, frequently installing across the developing world, if they take the tinsiest little turn on the US. Thus, the international victims of imperialism do not see the rewards of wealth on the land they live on, but those little idiots playing Animal Jam and wearing those stupid fucking bunny hats! Now, I can't really be bothered to finish this video, so let's quickfire some other sick-as-hell features of Animal Jam. Manufactured discontent, artificial scarcity, teaches about the dangers of crypto, and that seems like it's all we've got time for. Now, I want to end this video with a quote from Chairman Mao himself. All political power comes from the barrel of a gun. Barrel of a gun meaning membership on Animal Jam. Pay your 20 quid. Good night.